Talking about Princess Basma bint Talal goes far beyond her being a prominent royal figure in Jordan. Her journey is filled with challenges and achievements, making her one of the most influential figures in the Arab world. She combined her social status with humanitarian commitment to become a living example of a leading woman. Born into the Hashemite family, she played a key role in implementing social and charitable projects aimed at serving vulnerable and marginalized communities. Her efforts were not limited to Jordan alone, but extended internationally through her contributions to women's empowerment and sustainable development. In this video, we highlight the life of Princess Basma bint Talal and review the most important milestones of her journey, ranging from academic accomplishments to her prominent role in social work and her distinguished diplomatic responsibilities. We will delve into both her personal and public life, revealing the challenges she faced and the profound impact she has had on both the local and international levels. Stay with us until the end, and don't forget to support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel to receive all our latest updates. Princess Basma bint Talal was born on May 11, 1951, in the Jordanian capital, Amman, becoming one of the distinguished figures of the Hashemite family, which has played a pivotal role in the history of Jordan and the Arab region. She is the daughter of Prince Talal bin Abdullah bin Hussein and Queen Zayn al-Sharaf, and the only sister of Hussein bin Talal, who would later become King of Jordan. Princess Basma's family background is deeply rooted in Arab and Islamic history. Her grandfather, Sharif Hussein bin Ali, was the leader of the Great Arab Revolt, who fought for freedom, justice, and unity across the Arab world. Sharif Hussein is regarded as a historic symbol of resistance against colonialism and of the Arab nationalist aspirations he sought to achieve. Her paternal grandfather, King Abdullah I, was the founder of modern Jordan. He was martyred early in his reign, leaving behind a great legacy in establishing the Jordanian state on the principles of justice and equality. Her father, King Talal bin Abdullah, despite his short reign, played a significant role in the royal family. His name is linked to important steps in Jordan's development, including the early attempts at constitutional reforms that helped shape the kingdom's political system. Though his time on the throne was brief, his political legacy remains in Jordan's collective memory. Her only brother, King Hussein bin Talal, became a central figure in Jordan's modern history. He ruled the kingdom for more than 4 decades, facing numerous regional and international challenges. Known for his wisdom and courage, King Hussein steered Jordan through political and economic crises, becoming one of the most prominent Arab leaders of the modern era. It was within this Hashemite family, with its great historical legacy and rich royal traditions, that Princess Basma was raised. This environment shaped her character and later influenced her deep commitment to social work and diplomacy. Princess Basma bint Talal grew up in a distinguished royal environment that emphasized the pursuit of social and economic justice. From an early age, she displayed a passion for learning and knowledge, an interest that later shaped her orientation toward social development and humanitarian work. Born into a family that valued culture and education, she was encouraged to follow a strong academic path from the very beginning of her life. She received her primary and secondary education in Jordanian schools, where she excelled academically and achieved high grades. After completing her secondary studies, she moved to the United Kingdom to pursue pre-university education, reflecting her desire to broaden her academic horizons and explore the latest advancements in Western education at the time. Princess Basma then continued her higher studies at one of the world's most prestigious universities, Oxford University, renowned as a leading educational institution worldwide. There she earned a PhD in English in 2001, making her one of the few women in the region to attain such a high level of international academic achievement. This accomplishment was not only a personal milestone, but also a tribute to her family's legacy, which has always supported education and knowledge. Her linguistic skills extended beyond English, as she also mastered French and Spanish. This enabled her to engage with numerous international figures across different fields, highlighting her openness to other cultures and her determination to communicate and interact with the modern world in multiple languages. In 1977, Princess Basma bint Talal began her journey in social and charitable work when her brother, King Hussein bin Talal, entrusted her with managing the Queen Aliyah Fund for Social Development in Jordan. This appointment marked a turning point in her life, as her role in social service quickly grew to become an integral part of both her personal and professional identity. The Queen Aliyah Fund, established to meet the needs of vulnerable groups within Jordanian society, provided Princess Basma with the ideal platform to begin making a real impact. Through it, she supported numerous projects aimed at improving the quality of life for many citizens. From the outset, her efforts were strong and determined. She launched a series of intensive field visits across different regions of the kingdom. The purpose of these visits was to assess the social and economic challenges faced by the most disadvantaged communities and to work toward developing sustainable solutions. Through these on-the-ground experiences, Princess Basma gained direct insight into the needs of society and was able to engage with individuals and local organizations working in the field. This allowed her to clearly identify priorities for volunteer and social work in Jordan. Princess Basma also recognized the importance of international cooperation in enhancing the effectiveness of social development. She therefore established bridges of collaboration with various Arab and foreign countries, as well as international organizations active in similar areas. This cooperation went beyond financial assistance, encompassing the exchange of expertise and knowledge, which in turn made the projects she implemented more impactful and sustainable. On the local level, Princess Basma played a pivotal role in driving social and economic change within the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan through her continuous support of a number of initiatives and social councils. Her primary focus was on improving the status of Jordanian women and youth, in addition to supporting activities aimed at developing society as a whole. Princess Basma served as a patron of the Women's Police Unit, a pioneering initiative that sought to empower women in the field of public security, a sector traditionally dominated by men. Thanks to her support, opportunities were opened for Jordanian women to join the police force, helping to strengthen their contribution to internal security and reinforce their role in safeguarding society. Her efforts extended beyond the practical sphere, as she consistently advocated for greater community awareness regarding women's ability to excel in fields often perceived as male-exclusive. In October 2024, Her Royal Highness inaugurated a shelter dedicated to women survivors of domestic violence at the Jordanian Women's Union. The project, funded by the Norwegian and French embassies, the United Nations, and the African Fund, provides psychological, legal, and empowerment services. Its mission is to reintegrate women into society and improve their living and economic conditions. Princess Basma also dedicated much attention to the advancement of education in Jordan through her support of the Council of Private Schools, which works to enhance the quality of education in private institutions. Her role in this council was vital, as she contributed to the development of curricula and ensured that private schools adhered to the highest educational standards, preparing future generations capable of facing the challenges ahead. Princess Basma's activities expanded beyond Jordan to the international and regional arenas, where she has held several distinguished positions that reflect her influence in issues of sustainable development and human rights. She was appointed Honorary Human Development Ambassador by the United Nations Development Program, a role that underscored her constant commitment to human development, one of her foremost priorities. Through this position, she worked closely with many international organizations to promote development in emerging countries, including raising living standards and advancing environmental awareness. Her efforts did not stop there. She was also named Goodwill Ambassador for UN Women, the United Nations entity dedicated to gender equality and women's empowerment. In this role, she championed women's rights worldwide, striving tirelessly for social justice and the empowerment of women. Through her active participation in international conferences and her dedication to elevating women's status in both Arab and global societies, Princess Basma became a leading voice at numerous global forums, helping shape strategies aimed at dismantling the barriers women face across the Arab world. In addition, Princess Basma served as Global Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, where she focused on reproductive health and family planning issues. She was also appointed Special Envoy for the International Organization for Migration, which allowed her to address refugee and global migration issues, particularly amid the humanitarian crises that have deeply affected the Arab region. Through these roles, she sought to improve humanitarian conditions in many communities suffering from social and economic challenges, establishing herself as a vital voice on the international stage. Furthermore, she has participated in numerous global forums that address sustainable development issues in health, education, and population. Her presence at these gatherings served as both a representation of Jordan and the Arab world, and as an active contribution to discussions on strategies designed to improve the lives of impoverished communities and promote regional stability. Her interventions consistently revolved around finding innovative solutions to ongoing challenges, such as improving education systems and healthcare services in developing countries, while also advancing economic and social development. Princess Basma married twice in her life, and both of her marriages attracted wide attention due to her position within the Hashemite family and her prominent presence on the social and political stage. Her first marriage was in 1970 to Timur Dagestani, the former Jordanian ambassador to the United Kingdom. From this union, Princess Basma had two children, Farah and Ghazi, who were raised in a royal environment enriched with national and social values. Her years of marriage to Timur Dagestani represented a period of personal and family stability, before changes in her life came with the passage of time. Later, she married Jordanian businessman Walid al-Kurdi, who became her second husband, and with whom she remains married to this day. Together, they have two children, a son, Saad, and a daughter, Zain al-Sharaf. They too were raised in a royal atmosphere, with a strong emphasis on academic upbringing, humanitarian values, and personal aspirations. This personal life, shaped by her ongoing marriage to Walid al-Kurdi, also stirred some controversy in later years due to various issues associated with him. Despite Princess Basma's significant success in humanitarian and charitable work, her second marriage to Walid al-Kurdi was not without controversy and challenges. Her husband faced major corruption allegations related to maintenance contracts at the Jordan Phosphate Mines Company. According to these accusations, al-Kurdi was charged with signing contracts that violated regulations and exceeding his authority within the company, which allegedly resulted in serious consequences for contract management. These allegations triggered a large corruption case that affected the public image of the royal family. Walid al-Kurdi was tried in absentia and sentenced to 37.5 years in prison. During this period, Princess Basma endured intense media and personal pressure. She firmly rejected the accusations, posting on her official Facebook page that they were attempts to damage her husband's reputation, and dismissing them with the remark, "The tragedy of it all is laughable." Her response reflected both her disapproval of the charges and her frustration with the situation. Later, however, a ruling of acquittal was issued on the case. Despite the criticism and scrutiny, Princess Basma continued to support her husband, demonstrating the strength of her personal stance and her dedication to maintaining the stability of her family life during the crisis. She chose to stand by his side while he faced legal and media challenges, reflecting her resilience and loyalty in the face of adversity. In conclusion, Princess Basma bint Talal remains a remarkable example of a Hashemite Jordanian woman and an influential figure in development and human rights. Despite the challenges she has faced, she has preserved her impactful presence and ongoing contributions. And with this, we conclude our look at one of the symbols of strength and inspiration in Jordanian society and the wider Arab world. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content.